Hi, are you working in the HR? Do you want to know how you can work better with the business leader to cope with the new normal? If yes, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Dickson, and today in this video I want to talk to you about how you can work more effectively with the business and also with the business leader to help them adapt to the new normal, to the new way of doing things. You may be wondering, hey, why do you need to pay attention to this video? Because nowadays the new normal is already here, right? The new normal has arrived, and that's why you need to work very closely with the business to adapt the new ways of doing things, right? So today I want to share with you two ideas that you can help your business leader to have the new way of doing things in this new normal. So what are the two things, right? Number one is focus on the output, not hours, right? Focus on the output, not hours. So what you need to do is you need to coach the business leader, right, to help them to embrace this new way of doing things, right? Focus on the output, not the hours. So that means the business leader also need to tell their team members on this new philosophy, right? It's about management or leadership by output, right, not by hours. So it doesn't matter how many hours you spend on a task, right, but you should manage the result, you should manage the outcome, you should manage the output. I give you an example. Let's say you work in this business, and this business is about like graphic design or poster design, right? So you in the past, right, you may be thinking that, oh, I need this graphic designer to spend X number of hours on this task, right, before they move on to the next stage of the task, and so on and so forth, right? So in the past you manage by hours, but nowadays you should manage by output. So what you need to do as an HR is you work with the HR team and also work with the business team to define a certain output, certain milestone. So instead of managing by time, managing it by output. So for example, right, the first draft of this poster is considered a first milestone, the second draft of this poster is considered as a second milestone, and the third milestone is the print ready deliverables in terms of graphic design, right? So you can set some milestones so that you can manage the output. And what about the second idea, right? The second idea is to empower your team members to make decisions. That means empower the employees, empowers the team members. So what does that mean? That means you have to coach the business leader to help them to let go of certain power and authority, right? To let go. So what does that mean? That means they need to empower the employees to make decisions, because increasingly the employees are working from home, working away from office, right? So you need to build certain types of trust, and you also need to empower the employee to make certain decisions. So what you can do is you can use this like if then trigger, right? If then trigger. So what does that mean? That means if certain thing happen, then another thing will happen, right? If A happen, then it will trigger B, right? So that is a form of empowerment, so that the employee know exactly what he or she need to do, right, when certain thing happen. For example, okay, if the customer demands certain thing, right, or if there's certain thing you need to do, right, to help keep the customer, right? If this initiative is within, let's say, $100, right, then the employee will have the full authority to make decision to keep the customer happy. So this is the if then, right? If there's a requirements to keep the customer, and if it is within like $100, then this employee will have the full authority to do whatever it takes, right, without seeking for approval, because that will delay the whole process, right? So to recap, right, what are the two ideas that HR can work with the business leader in this new normal? Number one, focus on the output, not the hours. Help the business leader define the task output, define the key milestone. So that is number one. Number two, what you need to do is, as HR, you need to work with the business leader to help empower the employees, to help empower the team leaders. So I hope this video sharing is something useful to you, and if you like this video, make sure that you share this video with your friends and colleagues, and make sure that you click the subscribe or the follow button so that you can receive more content from me. Once again, this is Dickson. Embrace the new normal. Cheers.